Hello friends, welcome back to another video. We're here Orlando-based flight attendant. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. Today we're starting a 2-day trip and I just finished packing my lunchbox here. I have a bunch of liquids, which surprisingly, I don't usually bring a lot of liquids, but I do this time. I have coconut water, the matcha that I got on my last trip to LAX, which I never got to try. I have 2 drinkable yogurts. This is a strawberry banana and the mango pineapple. They each have 23 grams of protein. Cold brew coffee, ready to eat oats. These do have caffeine. I have 2 Chobani zero sugar. And I also have 2 sparkling waters. This is a brand Icelandic. And one is a Tahitian lime and the other one's Sicilian lemon. So I'm excited to try those. And then I packed some turkey bagels. I was not feeling 100% yesterday to meal prep. I've actually been sick and I had to call out from a trip a couple days ago, but now I am doing slightly better, or better enough to go on this trip. Today we're working 3 flights. We're going from Orlando to Des Moines, Iowa, and then we go from Des Moines back to Orlando. We switch aircrafts and then we go from Orlando to Philadelphia and we stay there for 21 hours if I'm not mistaken. I also packed some face masks because I refuse to keep getting sick. After I finished my LA trip, I worked a turn and I remember a lot of people coughing in the cabin. And I was like, I should probably wear a face covering, and I didn't have one. Yeah, I should have known better. It's the name of the game, unfortunately. Today, I'm gonna be wearing masks all day. I'm going to drink my coffee here and make my way over to the airport. So I'm gonna see you sometime throughout the day or when we get to Philadelphia tonight. I want to do a quick test on the sound. So this is what it sounds like without me using the phone mic. This is how it would sound if I was actually using the distracting mic. We are waiting until it is 10:12 to start boarding, so we have about 12 minutes. I'm going to snack on something, and then when we get to Orlando, we tail swap. So we switch aircrafts. We're actually downgrading from a 321 to a 320. So that means that somebody, the most senior flight attendant, will be deadheading to Philadelphia so they don't have to work the flight. But I wanted to come on here and give you that little update. Everything coming here was fine. I'm gonna snack on something like I said and get ready to work this flight back to Orlando. Welcome to the second day of this trip. I am here on my Philadelphia layover and I got here last night close to 7:30. And when I got to my room, all I wanted to do was hop in the shower, eat, watch some TV, lay in bed and go to sleep, and that's exactly what I did. Therefore, we didn't get to see each other last night. This morning I had plans to meet with family that recently moved to the Philadelphia area and I had not seen them in maybe 2 years. And so I reached out to them last week because I've had this trip for a while and I told them, hey, let's not plan anything because I want to make sure I get to Philadelphia. A lot of flight attendants can confirm this. When we make plans, you know, for a layover or something, usually something goes wrong and we end up doing a whole different thing. So I was like, okay, let me make sure that I get to Philadelphia first, and then when I get there, I'll confirm with you guys, and then the next morning, if you guys are up to do something, then let me know. They told me they had some appointments, so they weren't able to meet me, which is fine because I was able to sleep in this morning. I just, you know, I haven't seen them in such a long time, and given the fact that I was going to be here for so long, I wanted to, you know, see them, hang out with them, but it's gonna have to be next time. I thought we were going for breakfast or something, so I didn't really pack a lot of breakfast. I only packed this. I was like, just in case we don't go, and we ended up not going. So now I am having the cold brew coffee, ready to eat oats, and I'm also drinking some coffee. This past week with the incident in DC and the following day, the plane crash in Philadelphia, there's just a lot happening, and mentally I was not, you know, in a good space because I kept, you know, thinking. It's kind of hard not to think about those final moments when they were, you know, getting the cabin ready for landing. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I feel like I'm doing a lot better now, but it's just hard not to put yourself in that position. And it's just been really difficult. And so my heart goes out to family members of all the passengers and, you know, cabin crew and it's horrific. That's been weighing on me for these past couple of days. On top of that, I've been sick. Given the fact that now I will not be seeing my family, I don't really have plans to do anything else on this layover. It's kind of late for me to try to go out there and adventure. I need to be downstairs in a couple of hours. I was thinking about going to the gym, but for the same reason that I just explained, I haven't felt like, you know, being active or whatever. And so I was like, you know what, let me just hop in the shower, drink some coffee, maybe watch some TV and just chill and try not to think about anything. As a matter of fact, I deleted my social media apps. I didn't delete my accounts, I just deleted the app. So I was like, I need a break from social media. I need to stop reading. I need to stop watching videos, because all of that was just contributing to my anxiety. And so I was like, no. So I haven't had social media, or I haven't had access to that for a couple of days now. And yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. Those are the updates of what's been happening. I'm just gonna chill here in my room until it's time to head over to work. So I'm going to see you in a little bit when it's time to get ready. A lot later, we are ready to head over to work. Today we're only working one flight, and that is Philadelphia to Orlando. We are flying on 321 today, and we are supposed to have over 85 open seats, which I'm very surprised, because usually flights from Philly to Orlando are jam-packed. We do now have 7 flights a day between Philly and Orlando, so I don't know if that's why, but I don't know. In the past, it's always been like that, and they're still super packed. Anyway, not complaining. I already gathered all my things, and I am ready to head out, but I realized that I never really show you the room. Let me show you real quick. So this is what is considered a suite. This is where the king size bed is. I have a TV, some sort of, I don't know, I used it as a luggage rack, but the TV wasn't working last night. So I've been primarily watching TV in the living room, but this is a bathroom here. Nothing crazy about it. We had coffee, a microwave, a fridge, a tiny little sink here. And then this is a living room space. This is literally where I spent the majority of my time on this layover. But that's it. Very nice hotel room, very spacious, and obviously the views. What is going on, guys, and welcome to a couple days later after my Philadelphia trip. Just made it here to the aircraft, and I am working a turn to Long Island today, and I am flying cabin position, so I get to sit in the cabin with passengers. It's gonna be an exciting one, because going up there I am working with a Orlando crew. Coming back I am working with a San Juan crew. So excited to work with different crews today. It's gonna be nice. I got here super early. My report time is not until 7:55. I am the first one on board. It is 7:38. So I'm gonna put all my stuff away, complete my checks, make sure that everything is good, that I'm not missing anything, and then I'm gonna let you know about what happened in between the end of the trip and today, because I went low-key MIA. But yeah, I'll tell you all about it in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that, and I'll talk to you soon. Completed my checks. Catering is on board doing their thing, so I'm gonna take this time to talk to you. When I finished my trip, I went home and I didn't even think of vlogging, so there's that. The following morning I was just doing things at home, like laundry and cleaning my room, and you know, packing, because I thought I was gonna have to fly home to Puerto Rico because my mom had some sort of emergency, and so I was basically standby, but I ended up not going. She's doing fine, thankfully. And then I went over to Dev's house for dinner because she did a little Taco Tuesday for us, and so that's what I did. And yesterday I went to Cincinnati to work a turn, and here we are today flying to Long Island. So that's pretty much what I did in between that trip and today. I didn't really feel like vlogging, and my head was somewhere else, so I needed to take that time for myself. But yeah, guys, seems like people are starting to get here, crew, not passengers. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and I'll see you sometime throughout the day. made it to Islip, New York. Everything was good coming here. We actually had to sit a little early because it was very, very bumpy on our final descent. The captain let us know that we're gonna have to sit, or at least let me know, because the rest of my crew's not here yet, but he let me know that we're gonna be sitting for the first 40 minutes for the same reason, but our final descent into Orlando should be fine. I am getting a new crew. They are on their way here. They had a layover. Right now I'm going to sit and wait until the rest of my crew gets here so that we can start making our way back to Orlando. So I'll see you when we get there. Made it home from work not that long ago. This second flight was very, very busy. Number one, because as I told you guys, we had to sit the first maybe 40 to 50 minutes of the flight, but when we got to do service, it was extremely, extremely busy. I went back to the forward galley with empty trays, and I'm like, or empty bins, I don't know, whatever you call it. And I was like, what is this? I have not seen this in a long time. But also, this flight was chaotic because I don't know if you guys can tell, this right here, I hit my forehead with the forward galley counter. I was trying to reach for something and there it was, and I'm bam, smashed my head. I didn't feel anything or notice anything until I got home. So now I look like a little kid when you tell them to stop jumping and they keep jumping. And the flight was good, you know, besides being busy and having to sit at first. And I got to meet wonderful passengers. My passengers in the extra row were amazing. I got to talk to them when we landed and it was pretty cool. It's kind of nice to you know, get to know people. This is one of the things that I like about this job most, is just you meet people, get to have conversations, and you probably never see them again, but they still somehow made an impact on your life. I don't know, I really like that. But yeah, I got home. I have to keep working these turns, but this vlog is probably gonna get super long if I keep vlogging. Right now, I am going to sit down and work on my March schedule. I don't know, I have some updates on that, but you're gonna have to wait for next weekend to see that. So this is going to be the end of this vlog. If you did enjoy coming to work with me, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm going to see you next time for another adventure. Take care.